Hey everyone, just playing some two-man constructed legacy queues with Cheeri0s, Kobold Storm, effectively, Glimpse of Nature deck. And just a quick recap, just showing how to play the deck in my humble opinion, but it's a fun deck to play. So, as is usual, I'll play last in game one, counting on a non-Thoughtseize. I do get lucky, starting off with the Glimpse of Nature in hand and a mana source, and a couple creatures, so go for it on turn one. String together a few. Goal is to either find the scapegoat or a personal tutor or another glimpse. Do find the scapegoat and the second glimpse, so now with a double chain and cards in hand, it's pretty much game over. There's the grape shot. Now, as is usual, I don't try to show the storm just to keep out, like, archive trap, not archive trap, whatever the trap is, it removes everything. I always forget the name. I always want to call it archive trap. Mind break trap, there it is. Trying to not show the grape shot, but so I throw the bushwhacker and the signal pest out there, which is usually lethal. And then game two. In between, this is actually game three. Game two, he won. I had to mull down to almost nothing, got out Sky Shroud and Memnite just to try to beat down, but he countered the only glimpse I saw, so he definitely won that one with recurring Pyrite Spellbomb, Auriok Salvagers, and Lion's Eye Diamond. Here I had to mull into the glimpse and the personal tutor, so obviously I led with the tutor. Now that he's got the Grindstone and Servant, I've got to go for it here. I rolled the dice there. If he had played the Lion's Eye Diamond, I would have been dead on spot, so I figured, well, I'll need the critical mass anyway, so pull into the tutor, put the second glimpse out. Now at that point, right here, I almost, I'm down to one card with an extra tutor. So this is probably the greatest vulnerability of the deck, is if I don't hit the odds here, if I get low variance and don't pull another zero casting cost, that's where it fizzles. But I ended up hitting 2 here, and with 4 draws, that's pretty much off to the races at this point. And now, because it's game 3, I don't care if he sees the grape shot. So now I hit just zeros, pretty long string. So now I'm just looking for the mana and the grape shot. I'll usually go down to about 3 or 4 cards left in the library, assuming one of them isn't grape shot, just so that if does pull out a Flusterstorm somehow, or archive or mind break trap, but he doesn't, and pull out the grape shot. And that's the ball game. So anyway, just demonstrating, because he did make a couple of comments which I was curious about. He first game he saw the combo and then was surprised that it went off, and I was surprised at that because 2 out of 3 times this combo's out turn 2, maybe 50% of the time turn 1. So I was kind of surprised at his comment that he plays this deck and doesn't get that kind of success. So I know there's a few different ways of building it. I guess the only note to that is I think the optimal mix, and I could be wrong, I'm certainly not a great player, is 1 scapegoat and 3 personal tutors. Just to be able to have the right mix of, if you don't have a glimpse, being able to get a glimpse, and if you're on a single glimpse chain and you hit the The Scapegoat, that's a great reset button. It also works as a great reset button if you run out on a Glimpse Chain, but hit the Scapegoat and don't have the mana to cast it, but have other glimpses and no mana to cast it. You can just next turn Scapegoat everything back and run off a glimpse that way and kind of reset. So I think the singleton Scapegoat is pretty effective here. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.